for recording.
Okay,
It is.
y'all ready?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's recording. Does it say it's recording? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it says it's recording.
Okay, yeah, we can
I
start
have
then.
Dr. Racket on my side also.
Okay, question 1. For the function, recall the remove item. We'll delete. Type in the codes. Oh, we have to debug. Okay. Can I copy paste this?
Yeah,
Or does
copy
it
and
not
paste
support
that.
that? Okay, it does work.
Can you also try to copy and paste it into like the chat so I can try to look at it
Yeah,
also?
I got you. There we go. Actually, I'll keep chat open on this monitor. So, type in the codes and use tools in Dr. Racket to detect and debug any erroneous expression. So, if we're doing that, do we just hit debug? And then we have all these steps. I briefly went over all of the debugging stuff,
Yeah.
but I need to open that up again real quick. So what does it, oh yeah, and then for example, display. There we go.
Oh, you spelled
Inbound identifier. Yeah. So this is not a procedure. It expected. Oh, there's so many red lines. What the hell is this?
it's not a procedure.
Debug. Step. How does this? So I know you can add where is, okay, there it is. You can add like pause. How do you get it consistently? Oh, like right here, pause, pause, pause. I can't do it there. Pause. Like we're displaying, and then we call remove item. And then 1. Any ideas?
Let's see. So you're removing one, so you're going through the
So this is not a procedure. That's where it messed up. I am a little confused right now. So it works. So we're gonna step. Okay, we can't step. Okay, stop debugging. Why can't I click anything? Okay, there we go. Go back into debug. So cons constructs a new one, correct?
Yeah, it constructs new, so it's adding like
So
remove item to
it's
this.
calling remove item. You're removing 1,
Yes.
and then you're constructing. Okay, so it's constructing a list from this. So cons, that puts it at the beginning, right?
Yeah, you should put it at the beginning.
Okay. So be a list containing 1, 1, a list containing 1. Recall that remove item. Will delete all atoms and returns a list without them. Type in the codes and use the tools. So we have to fix this stuff up here.
Okay, so Let's try to figure out what the code is doing, then it'll be a lot easier to.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's just removing the item 1 from all of these lists.
Yes.
So at first,
One is passed in. One is so autumn is the one that wants to be removed.
so yeah. So this turns into a list. That's the list that we're putting in. And then the first one is Adam, which is 1. So we're calling that,
So
and then we're seeing if it's
one.
null, which it
Yeah.
isn't. We're checking if it's a list, and if it is, then we're taking the first thing
I
from
think
it.
there's one issue on that line you're on right now where it's calling remove item, but the only parameter is the list.
Oh, this one should be CDR, right?
So that's
Yeah, it should be
that should
CDR.
be CDR, and the one right next to it, like to the right of
Yeah.
it, remove item, and it only passes in list. It doesn't pass in autumn.
Why is it calling that
But
twice?
isn't it
I don't even
supposed?
think it's
Are
supposed to
you,
come.
Oh wait,
are
no,
we sure?
this should be, wait,
No, that I think that should be car, right?
yeah, so I think this
I-
this shouldn't be here. It should just be car list, and then it should call remove item again, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So then we'll get rid of that. And that.
And then make sure you put in autumn, I guess, for the remove item part. So, because you're
Put in
calling.
what?
So right between the remove dash item and then CDR list,
Oh yeah,
if you want autumn to be there, so that because you're calling
yeah.
that thing.
Yeah. So there's that, and then I click this, remove pause. I'm gonna get rid of these because they're in the way. So, and then in this one, it's if it equals Adam, it's checking if Adam is equal to the first element,
Yeah. And if
and
so,
if it's true, then it's entering this, it removes it. It does not have,
Autumn.
yeah,
it doesn't have
it
the
needs Adam
Adam.
right there. Yep.
And then
Yeah.
if not, it'll
It will construct a list containing
The first one
first element and
and
remove.
removing the rest from the rest. I'm pretty sure that's right.
That seems right. So what if we run it now? Application is not a
remove
procedure.
that part. Actually, I think you want to remove the after part where it's like the arrow part. So remove the 2, 1. Actually, no.
Huh?
Hmm.
Application expected a procedure. So it's expecting a procedure, but this, it wants to be a procedure. Apparently. That's what it's saying.
Display. Can you copy and paste that part in the chat so I can try and mess with it?
Yeah. Okay, so the next one's also debugging. The third one's create a function. The fourth one's create a function, and the fifth one's create a function.
Nice.
Application not a procedure. Remove item.
The arguments?
Yeah. I'll add these pause points again. But I'll pause at like everything. Cause why not? This is how you debug, right? Something like that.
I think it has to do with like you calling in like a list within a list in it. And so when you're doing like Adam equals something, it will return like if it gets to like, if it returns a list for car, you're not doing
Yeah.
the right things. Or it's like not the right equivalency.
Okay, so that's green. Then remove item.
Oh, I think you want to use apply. No.
So. What do you mean? Or are you
So
saying this should be apply?
I guess you can use apply there, right?
I
Or,
don't think that does anything, yeah.
so if you put apply in front of it.
Application is not a procedure, so we're calling remove item with one. And then this should be a list. Which it should be. Debug any erroneous expression. So we're checking if it's null. If not, we're then checking if it's a list. And making a list. So what happens if we change this to like be less than? What error does it give us? It still gives us not a procedure that can be applied to arguments. So this will construct a list containing one. Wait, if you use a literal list, do you not have to use construct? Cause
Um,
this,
well, it's adding one right
I think
behind
you
it.
do. If you are.
So construct is just adding both those lists together. Construct.
okay, yeah, you're right.
Hey, it works if you remove the cons. Like if you remove the cons in the list that comes right afterwards. Well,
Oh, yeah,
it just
but
keeps the ones though.
is the problem? That's not what I wanted to click. So we have. That is the entire data set, so that should be a list, which is fine. Check if it's null, checking if it's a list. Oh, wait, why are we checking if the first element is a list here?
That
List.
you don't need either. See, so it's
Oh, we're checking it to see if we need to go deeper into it,
Yeah.
that's
if
why.
you- yeah.
And then if it is, then we're constructing a new list with,
Our list.
okay, wait, I think we need to add back that remove item that we took out.
Yeah.
So let's just do that. Nice and fixed. Because we're then going one level deeper. We're
Yeah,
removing it
that makes sense.
and we're taking that, we're checking it again. And then remove item from the rest of it. So we're calling that. And then we're seeing if it's equal to Adam, the first element. And if it is equal to element, then we call remove item. Which. I'm so confused. This. You got anything, Dinesh?
Not really, no.
I hate this class so much. Cause it says, use tools in Dr. Racket. What tools do you have besides stepping through it? Like,
Wait, did you try running it? Okay, no.
doesn't work. Debug, let's user control it as it executes, pause will interrupt. Pause at this point, now step. So is the error coming from the call? Cause we're not even making it to this.
I don't think the error is coming from the call. I think something's wrong with the function that's making that error. The call not work.
I'll add some pauses here then. Step. So we're here, here. Here. Why can I not see anything? Not a procedure. Like, I'm lost. I have no idea why it's wrong.
Application. What is that? Like, what does it even mean?
It's saying something here is not like a procedure that we take. If I just remove this, hold on. Can these red arrows go away? They're really irritating me. I remove that, and let's just do a list with the literal 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Oh, you're missing one.
I am missing one. It does
It
work.
does work.
Now,
So,
what about if there's a literal list within that?
I think you
Would
can
it
remove
be,
that here.
does not miss?
Oh, try to add the atom instead of remove dash item. So put an atom between.
Oh, here,
Yeah, that's the issue.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
So that
one
works. So when you add another list to it with cons, I think that's where the issues come in.
So then cons. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That should. What?
And now it works? What did you do? Okay, I guess we'll take that.
Okay.
Let me know. Okay, I think it's just the way that they wrote the list.
Yeah, let me see.
Right, so for example,
Oh wait, actually, I think I know what it is. Wait, let's see. Let me just check if that what it is. Yeah, I know what the issue is. It's really
what is
stupid.
it?
You see in cons, right, on the display thing, there's
Yeah.
a apostrophe in front of the first list to indicate that it's a list. But then on the second one, there's no apostrophe, so it thinks the number 1 is a procedure because that apostrophe
that.
is meant to tell you that it's not the issue.
Oh my god.
So stupid.
That's
Oh, well, let's.
Okay.
I guess while you submit it, can we see the second one?
Yeah,
Yeah, just
y'all
post it in the chat.
yeah.
okay.
Do you have like a snipping tool? Y'all can just screenshot it while I.
Can you just post it in the chat?
I'm looking at the question.
I mean, it might be hard to see, but here.
Here, I can.
Okay, so.
That's so dumb.
Wait, do you not have the quiz open, Dinesh?
Huh?
No,
not
I
have
have the quiz open.
Only one person can have it open.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm having the quiz open too. They don't
Oh.
care.
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
think it
as long as
matters.
you're not submitting anything, I think it's probably
Yeah,
fine.
no, I'm literally just submitting nothing.
So then it's 314. We're gonna create a new folder. This is lab 4, right?
Lab 3.
Lab 3.
Yeah, it should be third lab. 'Cause the first one was that easy one.
No, I
and
think
the-
it's 4, because we did an individual one and then we did
Oh
two
yeah, the
group
individual one. Okay,
assignments.
yeah, lab 4.
Does it say what to name it? I'll just remove item. And then save definitions, remove item. And that will be
I don't
in
really know
lab.
what the issue is with this.
It'll probably be something dumb again.
I think it's having a stack overflow or something. Some recursion keeps happening again and again because there is no base case at all, which is probably an issue.
That is probably an
Yeah, that
issue.
makes a lot of sense.
Let's see if color is no. Let's see. What would the base case be? Wrong color.
I haven't been able to look at it. This is a racket file, so that's good. Insert document.
Okay, so
Okay,
if
so
it
that
takes
has
a
both of
color from
those.
green, it's green. Yellow, it's yellow. Okay. Okay, so if the color is no, then like
Okay, I'm gonna remove that.
Jeez, what is this function supposed to even do? It's just,
oh, I think it returns a boolean. Or within itself, it returns a boolean. Let
okay.
me
Close that.
see.
Okay, there we go. Now my tabs are a little bit simplified. Program ran out of memory.
So if you look at it, it's just like if you try to understand what the code is doing, it's just seeing if traffic light returns something, and then it'll display something. So I think traffic light as a function should return a boolean. There should be a base case somewhere,
Mhm.
and but let's see.
Type in the
I just
code.
think don't you just need the if? Don't you just need a if?
Yeah, you just need a base case, and then you need an if statement saying that if color is green or whatever, then return true. If color is yellow, return true. Or if they're valid colors, I guess.
Yeah.
So wait, what am I doing? So like we need a base case, you were saying?
Yeah.
So what would that base case be? Would it be like string?
I'm not sure, but if it says anything about it not being green, yellow, or red, I think.
I think if we do like string
Yeah.
color
Color. And false.
and then return false.
Yeah, that should be it. So I think that's a perfect base case. And then you need an if statement saying if it is a color. So
Display. Oh wait, oh I know this isn't a conditional, so. Traffic light. Don't these have to be like equals?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused.
Or no, is it like
Oh,
wait, no, traffic light is a
EQ?
function.
yeah, but why are they calling the function in the first place is what I don't understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is kind of odd.
So return a code. I don't think you need it, honestly. I don't think you need to use recursion at all. It doesn't make any
Yeah, you
sense.
can just do an if statement.
It's not. So if color is equal, so we'll change it to color or equals color.
Yeah,
That's I think that's it.
yeah. Just do
Wait,
like
where?
just do EQ question mark and then space color and then delete traffic light.
So this?
And then yeah, space, yeah, and space color.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
I get it.
it's a contract violation.
Is it EQ or equal? Cause I
Oh.
know there's two and I don't remember the difference.
I think it's EQ you want to use. Equal, we'll see if
I-
they're the same data type.
Oh,
or
what's
something.
wrong?
Same piece of data.
Huh.
What happens when you run it?
Oh, wait, I got rid of the, traffic light calls. F, string.
Hey, it does something. Wait, actually, I think I
What
will.
if we would just remove the base case?
Okay,
'Cause
yeah,
that
I
wasn't
think
there
we-
you
before.
don't need a base
No, Paul, it's
Okay.
just
Perfect.
There we go.
That should work, yeah.
Okay, we don't need no base case.
I think we're just overcomplicating these troubleshooting things. They're really
Yeah.
simple.
Probably.
Well, they didn't even tell us what this function was supposed to do.
Yeah, that's so stupid. I don't know what we're supposed to do. It's like you're guessing. How much time do we have left? We have like an hour. 10. I think we'll be
We
fine.
have an hour and 4,
Let's,
here.
oh, that's not a debugging thing. That's good.
Yeah, no more debugging, which is good or bad. We don't know.
Actually, I kind of like debugging. Actually. Create a function.
Do we need the header in these files?
We do. I don't think I would add it. Do you want to just go through all these questions?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do them later.
Actually, we'll forget. I don't know.
yeah.
We'll try these questions, and if they're really easy and we have like 30 minutes remaining, then we'll add the header.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's so we're not wasting time, I guess.
Okay, traffic lights there. Remove items there. Okay,
This is kind of like an if statement, I guess. Actually, no, I think this should be a pretty simple function.
so we're in Racket. Create a function clone. That's simple enough.
So there's a base. It's going to use recursion, and the base case is if n is equal to 0 or something.
Yeah, and then you just return an empty list. Alright.
With a cloned n times. We want 2 examples with 2 different results of each function. Wait, isn't this just like,
So my theory of how to do this is we just use recursion and then have n subtracted until it's 0, and then the base case when n is 0, it'll just return nothing. So then you'll end up with a list with
so
A-
you're wanting to do like,
it's a pretty simple recursion.
I need to open the recursion notes then. See the format.
Yeah, so you'll have a base case at the top. In this case,
So
which I
it's
think
gonna be
n
like,
is equal to 0.
like that, right? Conditional statement.
I just
Now it's-
kept whatever we had earlier, just changed it. But yeah. Okay. And then then you have. I think you have 2. Yeah, you have 2. Yeah, there.
Conditional, and then our first one would be greater than or less than.
Oh, dude, it should be n equals 0. So and then we just return an empty list.
Or we could just do like that.
Or
So
actually,
like, or
if it's
when
n
it's
is
less
equal to
than 1,
0,
that means it's 0, right? So
yeah, basic. That's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing. So
yeah,
I think the base case should return the list. So actually, no, we don't need to do that. So we'll just return empty list.
yeah. So if it's like that, then return an empty list.
And
If
then
it's,
you want to do like cons or something? Yeah,
Yeah.
cons.
yeah, it
Yeah.
would be cons and then
A,
Cons and
a
then
list
clone.
containing A, right? So it'd be
Yeah,
like
so-
that.
wouldn't it just be A?
Cons A and then clone. And then you
Yeah.
have to call clone again instead of
Yeah,
Cons.
you do cons A and then in
And
parentheses
then we
clone,
call, yeah,
and then you do n or minus
A
1.
minus N1.
Okay.
Like that.
I
Is there
did
anything
this,
else we need
I think,
Well, we need to call the list or
other than
something.
like calling it?
I think that should be it. That makes
This
sense.
code, phone,
I need another parentheses.
37.
I don't know why. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good catch. So it did not do that.
Really?
Clone.
What if,
Oh,
does
okay.
this have to be a list?
Oh,
No.
just return nothing. Oh,
If n is less than one, what happens if we just fidget with this? No, that doesn't do anything.
I think you need to get rid of that parentheses on line 4, the last one. And
This one.
yeah, I think
No, I don't think so.
it's messing with the else.
um,
Are you, so
Yeah.
like that?
I don't think so. I think the
Ooh.
I don't think that was the issue. Cause this should be its own statement. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
This is the error. We'll see if it's
Yes, I
even,
think the
okay, so
issue-
it's just defaulting to this.
Hmm. So the thing is, I think what the issue is that once it gets to the base case, it just returns that empty. Actually, yeah, default to that exactly. It just returns that. So what if we just returned? Um, how do we do recursion like this then?
Could we make a lambda function or something?
Lambda. I'm not too familiar with lambda.
Would it not just be an empty list? Because if you construct like A with an empty list, shouldn't it just return A?
Well, hold on, I can get rid of this because that wasn't the error.
This is
How do
weird.
we-
'Cause I have the same code in it. I'm pretty sure it's the same and it works. I can,
Yeah, just send it in the chat and if it works, then
yeah.
we're cool. What's different though?
Maybe I'm not put in. I'm
Oh,
not.
you have an if statement. An if would probably be better here.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's
Oh.
cool.
Wonderful. I don't know
Wonderful.
why I didn't realize you didn't have an if.
Yeah,
I don't know why
it's
we're doing
cool, it's cool.
I guess normally they use cond for these functions. Okay.
Oh,
I'll
And
make sure
then
the
here's-
headers. We'll do it at the end.
yeah, we'll do that later, cause we didn't want to. And then save definition. As clone. Insert.
Replicate.
There it
It
is.
takes in. Right.
Okay.
Upload document. Okay,
It returns a new list with each element replicated n times. Okay, so you're just going through the entire list and replicating it.
it takes in a flattened list, so a flat
So
list,
this will be similar to the other one, except a little
yeah, it will be.
recursion, like one more level of recursion instead of it or something.
So. I'm gonna open up the last one and just do this. Oh, well, we can edit this and we should be,
Can we just call clone? Actually, no. I'm assuming we can just take that function and edit it. But if we can just call clone inside, so the cons. Actually,
oh, hold on, I have to go back and change the last one because it says it wants 2 examples with two different results.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna change that. Play,
Are we allowed to write two functions for this instead of one?
Probably.
I don't see
I
why
would say
not.
we should be allowed
Because
to.
if we did, it would be really easy to.
Yeah, I think we
I
should.
feel like we're not allowed.
I think that's how you're supposed to do it.
It would be extremely easy. Whatever, I'm gonna try this so we have one. Well, we can write it in the survey part because it doesn't expressly say that you can't reuse the same function you made in the old one. So that's okay. So how do you go through a list?
Okay, so there's that. And then go back on replicate. So we have list. If n's less than one. So we can. Oh, is this where we can use like the apply or map function?
Actually, we should.
Oh,
What does map do again? It just
I think
it just goes
apply
to
is the one we
every.
would wanna use.
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah. You're gonna apply clone a and whatever to.
Should we have clone in this one?
I think so. I think that'd
I
be.
think that would make it easy. We can
would
just
make
call
it
apply and then. So let me open that back up. So we're gonna define clone. And then we're gonna have that here. Okay. And then we can define replicate.
And then
That needs a parentheses with. So we only need one variable, yeah?
you need the list and the variable. Then should
Do
be
you?
list and yeah.
List. Takes in a flattened list. So then, if we have this list, then we can use like apply. Where is apply used in the notes?
Page
page 6.
6.
Page 6.
Yep.
The higher order functions.
Okay. Yeah, so apply clone. So it would be like apply clone. What is A? So A would be car list, right? N times. That makes sense, yeah?
Clone.
Yeah. So you're taking car. You're taking the first. You.
Would it just be the list?
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. I think that's right. That should
Oh.
work.
Well, we're cloning.
Okay.
I think it has to be car because you're doing it for the
Yeah,
element.
yeah, it's I think it's ooh.
Do we have to make this recursive now? No, we don't.
Well, you might.
Here, we'll just do this.
See if that works. Just
And then
something. You can just
display,
copy and paste whatever they have.
replicate, oh yeah,
Just do
replicate.
1, 2, 3.
That won't work though, cuz we have to, actually, will it?
It should. Well, you're not.
We also need, oh, yeah, never mind.
And also change, yeah. For some reason, when you copy and paste it, it just doesn't like that password. So just remove
Oh
it.
yeah, he was saying something
Yeah.
about that.
Okay. And then,
Number of arguments does not match.
so clone will take in. Apply should be taking in a function. So apply should be taking in 2 arguments.
Yeah, but
Remove
right now
the,
it's only taking in one.
I think
What would the,
you need to do the rest of the list, right?
oh yeah, it would be. So it would be list, right? No.
so
Application, not a
remove, so
procedure.
apply would only take the function, it won't take the parameters. So you want to remove the car first, or car list.
So like that.
Yeah. And
I
then
don't think that would work though.
There's no way that works.
I think
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
and then
clone doesn't have
clone.
any.
Oh, that's because you're calling it as a function. Remove the parenthesis around it.
Um, yeah, it still doesn't work.
Okay, so now it's saying expected to was given 3 parameters.
Which time
Or
do we?
given the list.
48 minutes, not bad. And we're on question 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got time. What is this?
I think we might have to use recursion.
I think we do.
Okay, let me try my version.
Okay, so you do it. Oh,
Actually, I think you want to use map, because map applies a function to every element of a list. And if you're given a list and you map the clone function to it, every element.
yeah, it might be
That.
that.
Where is map used?
It's at the top of the all the
Yeah.
functions.
Map, and then that.
Yeah, I think we should be using map.
Contract violation procedure.
I'm just not sure how you pass in those parameters. If you're trying to call function that.
Because we have replicate. I swear there's a way to do this.
I think you have to use lambda. Yeah, I think you have to use lambda if you're trying to pass in.
Oh, yeah.
How would we implement that?
No clue.
I say we just use recursion.
I think recursion might just be the easiest.
I feel like we're overthinking it.
Let's just, yeah, restart. Replicate.
And we can use the clone function
You want to?
well, yeah, can't we?
Actually, yeah, that would make sense. We can clone it.
So first you check if list is null.
Yeah, so we can make a con statement. And then null list
Return list.
that.
And
And then if not, then we would do cons, right? Then we would call
then we clone the first.
clone car list,
And then
and then we would pass, or we would call replicate
Can you copy and paste the
if
replicate part in the chat?
CDR list
Never mind, I'll just copy it.
and N, right?
Yeah. I'll try to make.
And that's the last thing we need.
Um.
We need another one of these. Huh. It's doing the same thing as last time with the conditional statement.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
wanna
actually, I think I got it. Wait, I got it, but not perfectly.
try an if, Brendan? Yeah. What do you?
Yeah, we could try
What do you?
if,
I got it
if,
using lambda, but not. It's like each 1 is its own list, 2 is its own list, and 3 is its own list.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Like I'll paste in the chat like my return. Let's see, why is that?
oh,
Oh,
well,
that
oh, well,
literally
this is,
exactly what
yeah,
Dinesh
but
Yeah,
now
did.
it's list.
that's what I'm getting. So what do we do to stop that?
Maybe we use append, not
Yeah, what if we append?
Oh,
Oh, perfect. You know, recursion isn't so bad, right?
Honestly, I
that's pretty good.
don't know why it was so bad last lap.
Yeah, it's just got super easy, apparently.
Not. Well, we have one more question, so it's actually not that
Yeah.
bad.
Here, I'll send this. This
Depth.
one seems like it's gonna be annoying because you have to worry about depth.
Well, actually, no. Let's see.
Although we could use the example one at the very top where it like tells us how to do the depth.
Yeah, exactly.
Save as replicate. Damn, I did it again. We need two examples.
I don't see this.
Hmm.
Okay, almost done with this. Okay, so. Depth replicate. Can we just use our replicate function for this?
Um. Well, not really. We have to add a lot of stuff to it though.
Yeah, I know we have to add stuff, but like,
I'm sure. Yeah, that should be it. So it's replicate. It won't take in n anymore. It'll just replicate it the number of times or the
Yeah.
depth.
yeah.
The question is, how do we do that?
Yeah. How do we would need a variable, right?
Yeah, I think we can, I forgot how you define a variable in a scheme.
You
I'm
just
pretty sure it's
Like,
defined, right?
define and then x.
oh yeah, okay, so then we would be define
Be like,
depth.
and then
You have to give it a value, I think.
Yeah, it should be like equals, I guess, 1.
Yeah, so it'd be like this.
So no, you just type define depth and then 1. So define, you don't have to have the parentheses.
No parentheses, okay. And then we can do,
Wait, shouldn't that be in a new
that
function?
should, yeah. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
It's like, yeah.
So then define depth replicate. And then we're gonna define depth 1. But is it an issue if this is located within the function? So does it have to be like out here?
Um,
I think it does have to be outside, cuz
yeah,
otherwise we'd be defining it each time we call it. So then we're going to,
uh, we'll check if the first value is a
If-
list, or I guess first we check if list.
first we check if it's null. If not,
And
we can
then
make another if statement, if,
the list.
list and then car list. Right? That
Yep.
looks right. And then what do we do if it is that? Then we would
I think,
call depth or depth replicate.
I think we would,
Hmm.
or I think we might, do the same thing we did in replicate. I don't think we can use replicate because it only uses like a singular n value, and it might,
Yeah, that might
I think
be,
we can just like do append clone.
so then. Okay. Or that's what we do if it's not a list, but if it is a list, what do we do?
Oh,
Cuz we would have to call,
we would do, we
Yep.
would do car list, again.
wait, hold on.
I think we would just call, yeah, we would just call replicate again.
That-
So we would add depth to,
replicate.
and then with car list.
Yeah.
And then we would also need to add,
How do
Add
we do that in the same thing?
yeah, that's just weird.
We could. We could have just an if statement again
Oh,
before,
that's genius.
like. So if car
Mm.
list, plus depth 1.
Yep. That works.
Then if it, yeah. Okay, perfect. Wait, does this count as else? So like it goes here and then if it's not, then this is the second option? Oh wait, it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter.
how it should be.
Okay, yeah. And then else we can call append clone car list
Depth.
depth. And then call
And you'd also need
depth
a,
replicate CDR list.
yeah, you'd also need to
Right.
make, you'd also need to make a, well, I'm being dumb right now. You'd also need to make depth equal 1, right?
That is true. How would we do that as well? Do we make an if statement? Like if not list?
I think once it makes it past, like makes it to this line, I
So
feel like,
like we can just do depth. Or depth plus depth 1, like that,
plus,
cuz
That-
it will do this if statement if it's not a list. then it will go here, and then it will move on, right?
Oh, you would wanna. Hold on.
So after the if statement, it's gonna do the depth replicate, and then it'll do that plus depth one, which will probably mean nothing though, because
Well, no,
it's
this only happens if
Yeah.
this is a true statement. So
correct.
if it is a
Then
list, then it will do
after
that.
that,
If
it'll
not,
do
it will go to depth, right?
Yeah. The only thing is when it goes to that depth thing, it's just adding those two values, but you're not doing anything with those, the return value of it. Are you trying to set depth to its value plus one?
Is that how we do it?
So I would
Depth equal
say
one?
set, there's a, just like how you define depth, there's set, and then depth, and then the value. So then in that case, you want to put the value, so like plus depth.
Wait, are we going to depth one or are we? Wait, yeah, we would be going to. Never mind. So it'd be set depth one.
Well, so that's just setting it to one if you want. So I guess that works.
Yeah. I was thinking if we should set it to one or if we should subtract one, but we're not like going into it and slowly going out.
I don't think we should set it either because you already have like a certain depth value when you're gonna call clone.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
Dude, this is annoying.
let's say we have a list. We're gonna. Can I have a bigger brush, please? We have this list or whatever. And let's say this one goes into this list. So it's a list like that.
Mhm,
And then this one goes into a list.
mhm.
We would be going here.
Yeah,
So we'd be depth one, and then we go into this list. Depth two, if it's a list, then I think we have to subtract one. We don't set it to one.
Okay. So yeah, you can just do that with like minus.
oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's still you still have to set depth to that value. I don't think you can just do minus depth one.
Well,
'Cause
depth
that's just
already
returning-
defined
Yeah,
outside.
it's already defined up here and it's getting changed, you know? Although I
Right,
see an issue, so like if this is depth one already, it would go to depth zero. So should we make like an if
If
depth
you
is
want to
greater
change the
than?
value of depth, you have to use set. Because if you're just doing minus depth one, it's just returning some value, but you're not using that value at all.
So we have to do
It kind
set.
of makes sense. So you want to keep all of that, yeah, but then
Can you just do
after
set
that-
depth minus depth one?
yeah, exactly. That's a good
Okay,
idea.
cool.
The plus depth one, so like that.
Exactly, yeah.
And then this one would be set depth minus depth one.
That's
Okay.
it.
And that's if depth doesn't already equal one.
So then, yeah, it would be if depth or if
If it's
greater than
depth than one.
depth one. Like that. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, that's right.
now do we just finish it off?
I think so.
I mean, let's try it.
That'll work first try that.
Display.
Make sure you remove the arrow.
Oh yeah, you need to remove that.
Yeah, screw that thing.
Oh, you still have to remove the
You need to remove
Oh,
the
wait, the arrow?
everything after
arrow
that.
and-
Oh, I didn't see that arrow, my bad.
Very good.
You're also missing a yeah.
Yeah.
Set 1, 2. Is that what it's supposed? No, that's wrong.
No, definitely not.
I think, is it returning something with the set?
What if we call the first one? Okay, so that one works. Is it like? So it doesn't work when there's a list within a list.
What happens when it gets to the end of the list?
So it does
Wait.
1, and then set 1 and 2.
So this is like. What if we do like cons? No. So it has the value 1,
Mhm.
and then it has a set containing 1 and 2, but it has a weird format.
Maybe we are changing. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you use set to change the variable, but maybe
You wanna try to not do that, see what happens?
possibly. I guess it doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
doubt it though.
Yeah, I don't know if that will fix it, but it's always worth a shot. No, it's not.
Hmm. Why is there a dot there?
I think that's like a formatting thing that it does.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't think it matters now.
that's really weird. Um,
Um, 'cause we're trying to, it should be 1, 1, 2. Not 1.2.
can you try it with just like can you get rid of the first one and see what happens?
You mean like this?
Yeah,
It's a set containing 1 and 2.
yeah.
Um, so we're checking to see if it's null. We return that. If it's a list, then we take the first element where we set the depth equal to +1 and we go into the list. And then it will go in again. And then if we do cons, it doesn't fix anything, right? Yeah. Hmm.
Jeez, I don't even know.
If it's a list. Else. Do we need this -1 part? What happens if we just get rid of it? That would be, it's the same thing. Um, why is it doing this? Can we,
Do you know where it's doing that? Yeah.
No, I'm gonna see if we can debug using this. So if it's null, then it will return nothing. If it's a list, which it isn't, so it hasn't done anything with depth yet.
Yeah, because it's just printing it. Or actually, no. You don't put it, never mind.
So it skips over that, and then if depth greater than 1, does that, else we're appending it. So we're cloning that. Depth,
A is equal to 1. Oh, it's clone.
oh yeah, and then it goes into clone.
So what is passed into clone? Were you able to see it?
Yeah, it's the first element and the depth.
Okay. Um,
Why does
yeah,
it not
that doesn't
show any
work.
of this? So then it has list to be that, which is correct. If list is a list, then we're gonna set depth to depth plus 1. Like, why is it not showing us any of this on the right?
Okay, I think that call is done.
I think the problem is after we set this, it didn't execute this.
If
So it set
okay.
the depth and then it did not
Oh,
go
okay,
to the
yeah, you're
next
right. Because
line.
then that would be like an if else, right?
Yeah,
So how do we? I guess you can just have it do nothing afterwards. Which,
no, but we want it to set the depth.
yeah. So after you set depth,
Just
well, the way you have
display
it
nothing.
written, after you set depth, it's not gonna call the one right after it. So
Yeah, so what if we like do this?
yeah, yeah, let's see.
Uh, Bad syntax, my bad.
Um, you can just have it display nothing. No.
No.
You can call display with just nothing in it.
Don't
So that'd
the
be like a useless function.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just do a display nothing.
So like just that.
Display and then
You can put anything in it if you want,
yeah,
but you can even just have like nothing. Like,
yeah. I literally just do an empty. I was gonna do say empty string, but
what was the issue?
Should we try this with a con or a condition statement?
yeah, we could.
Good.
Here, we'll just copy this. And then change this to a con statement.
I think you meant conned.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And then get, it is, there we go. It's kind of not responding right now.
That's not good. Hopefully
Yeah,
this
my
is good
computer's not
enough.
happy. There we go. So get rid of that. Get rid of these. So. We can get rid of that.
base case, you know.
We need a condition. Is there like a, not list?
I don't think so.
We can try it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a
I
thing.
mean, you can just write the word not in it. That's the same thing.
Yeah. I think that will work.
Ah, one.
Alright. Part of the list.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
If we
guessing it
make
does
this
one and then just
two,
What if you just removed a 2 and then have it like as an in-depth thing? So like, what if 2 was inside of a list? Like, does it replicate it?
oh, you mean like. Come on, man,
Is it not
computer is
responding?
not responding.
It's not good.
Can you try it on your end?
Um,
Cause if
just
not, it's
copy and
gonna.
paste everything real quick in case anything goes wrong.
Okay, so then it just prints a list containing a list. Same thing. I mean, I like this answer more than the last one so far.
Bit better.
It's just returning 2.
Here, let's
Zero stuff.
debug this. Why not?
That's cool.
Oh, do you think apparently you're supposed to do are you supposed to do set exclamation point in scheme or just
How
set?
much time do we have left, real quick?
We have probably like 20 minutes, 15, yeah, 18
Okay,
minutes.
when it gets down, we need to like add headers and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Can someone look for those real quick?
Yeah, we'll look. I'll look through this and see if I can figure anything out.
I'm seeing people use or I saw that you have to use set exclamation point to set it.
So like, where is that? Like that? That does seem correct, cuz I think I remember seeing something like that.
Nope,
Bad syntax though.
I guess not.
Is it exclamation mark set?
Yeah, I guess not.
Oh, I put it after. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Something.
So if it's a list. And then we're done, apparently.
Nice.
What? So we're calling that. If it's a list. I'm a little bit confused as to what it's doing. Cause it's exiting after getting here. Can you have multiple commands on the same thing? So like, if we do this. Does that work or no?
Well, what are you saying?
Like, do we have to have the two list statements? Cause right now it's exiting the function after
At
it
first,
sets depth to 2. That's what it's doing right now, I think. Cause if I step into it. We do that and we're in the conditional. We go to the first element. And then we're out of it.
bro. What?
I might be interpreting it wrong, but
That I'm honestly lost.
Yeah, I feel like our code should work, but it just doesn't.
Um, You think it's something with the set? It just returns right after you set it?
Well, actually, it might not be returning what I said, because if I change this value, that's what it returns. So like if I put
Returns
120,
the
it returns
value.
120.
Oh, okay.
So it's not actually doing the depth.
Really?
Yeah,
Can you take that condition out? Or do just a
just, you mean just remove the depth ones?
yeah, I just want to see what like the is
Just what it would
what's
give?
causing it to return though? Is it
I,
Is that first statement you have returning false? It shouldn't be.
no, it's a conditional statement.
Yeah, the one
It
after
isn't.
the false. No. Color first.
yeah, that should return false, right?
This
Cause like,
one,
yeah,
it
that one I
should
think it's
return
returning
false.
false.
So and then
If it's, oh wait, if it's not a list, then it appends it. Oh, and then we call it again with the shortened list. Like that makes sense. Huh. Should we try and just recode it from scratch? We have 12, 13 minutes.
Hmm.
yeah, I guess.
Alright, I'll just comment out. So we're gonna start by defining the function depth replace list.
Or replicate.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh,
And then what do we want to do in this function? We want to have the depth. So what if,
so first you're gonna want to check if it's null.
yeah, that would be in a conditional. No, yes. We'll do that. Wait, we didn't have that in the last function?
Well, I don't think it'll make a big difference, but
You can try it.
I'll try it.
How's that? Yeah. No list. Actually, I think I see. Actually, does it have to be like this? No. Actually, wait. What if we? Move this to here and close this off. Already mismatch. Not list, card list. Okay, so you can't do that. So then, list, our list. Uh, I mean, you're given two arguments. Oh, is it cause it's like, um. Well, we're back to here. Ah, damn it.
How much time do we have left?
8
7
minutes.
minutes.
8 minutes?
I would honestly just take a picture of this with the code and this, because I think last time we didn't even take a picture of the output. So that was one issue that probably didn't give us partial credit for. But
Maybe, yeah.
I would just submit this and make sure you take a picture of the output also, so we get
Okay.
partial credit. And make sure
I
you,
don't think we're gonna get partial credit, but we could try. Also, does someone have the header?
let's see. Not. I have to go into that phone directory, which I'm not currently connected to. Let me
Yeah.
just pull it up on Canvas, or yeah.
Four out of five ain't bad if they're all weighted evenly.
Take it.
Okay, that's the header from the first assignment, I guess. So just change it to add. And just make sure you copy and paste it so you can just copy and paste it into everything else.
Application.scm written by Brandon. How do you spell your last name, Dinesh?
BALAKRISHNAN.
HNAN, like that?
Yeah, and it's freaking February 10th.
Okay, yeah. R2, 10, 3. This replicates a. I can
Elements in a list based on depth. Yeah.
based on
Okay,
depth.
let's try to go a little faster, I guess.
Well, now that we have it, we're fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna copy
Don't we
this.
still have to add the header to all the other ones though?
Yeah, I know. We have like 5 minutes still. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not really in a rush. We're gonna save this as depth replicate.
Alright, so I have to be somewhere by 6. Is it fine if I hop off this Zoom call while you guys see
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah, you can
can,
go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's
you're
all good.
good.
Yeah, Dinesh.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, hopefully you guys submit it, and then just maybe whenever you like upload the recording or submit the survey,
Yeah,
just let us.
I'll probably do that like tomorrow at noon, around there. 'Cause,
Okay.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
that's
We
something.
have
fine.
until Sunday, so just anyway. Alright, well, see you guys.
All right,
Yep,
sounds.
see ya.
All right.
Okay, that's inserted. That is good. We have the
They'd be
architect.
mad that it's a racket file and not a
I
SCM.
don't think it is because it has to be a racket file. I think. I'm not sure though, because we're doing this in racket, you know?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, he should have specified if he didn't, so. Open new tab, that's not what I want. Replicate,
Whoa.
hold on. Open, depth replicate, I gotta recopy this. Replicates items in a list. Based, what was this one again?
Just based on
On a
a
given value,
yeah.
on that. Let's replace it. Save, and then insert image. Replicate racket. That's one thing I was thinking about though, like, will he be mad that it's a racket file, but if he forces us to do it in racket, like, I feel like he shouldn't be upset about it. Replicate, depth replicate. Much time. 2.5, ooh. There we go.
I don't think we have enough time for all three.
Yeah, I don't think we have to do it for the first two, actually,
Oh, yeah.
because we didn't code it. This one's clone. And then this clones a number given a value n. And then run it.
Yep. I appreciate Lupoli like giving us functions that we can use for like the next question.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little bit helpful today, but
I appreciate that from him.
save. Let's- Um, image. Okay, I think that's all a-okay.
Yeah, that should be good.
Is this one we were just debugging?
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, we shouldn't have to.
Okay, I'll just submit it.
Yep, good. Boom.
Perfect.
All right, I'll end the recording.